a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands. Building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack,
Hello?
we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting
Goodness gracious!
Hello there.
Great balls of fire!
building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. Living life in blocks of color
Hello there.
and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything.
Hello there.
Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands. Building memories that will last as we
You wanted me.
castles in the
Here I am.
sand. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams,
How
Hello
you
there.
doing?
make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on
Hello
the
there.
stream, we're building it with you. Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Bender Builds is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the stream, we're building it with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bender's got the magic touch, the master of the sea. Piece by piece, we're crafting worlds with our own hands. Building memories that will last as we build castles in the sand.
Welcome on into Bender's Bricktastic Builds. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Hope you had a good rest of your weekend. Look at that. We got Dee, Kathy, and Nicholas. What's up? Welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing great. All right. We are continuing the Enterprise today. Kathy, you're new on Twitch. Yeah, you were on YouTube before, right? How are you enjoying Twitch so far? Something's not on behind me. Oh no, I feel like something's not on. It looks too dark. I guess it's okay, but it just seems too dark. Right there. That's so weird. Are they lower than normal? I don't know why they would be. Let's find out. This stream? Version you can remind me about later. Thank you. Hold on. Turn off lights. On lights. Alright, I don't know. Can I turn up my volume, please?
Hello there.
It is up. Yeah, I'm hitting the peaks there. Spotify's in the right range, and I can go up ever so slightly, but I'm really supposed to be hitting this bar. That is as loud as I'm supposed to be, according to the things that they tell me. The people who know things tell me. That's where I'm supposed to be. Let us. There we go. Let us get going. So we're starting with bag 3. We didn't get too far in this because of a couple reasons. One, it took like 45 minutes to get through the intro stuff about the set. And then the computer decided to go back. That's what it did. It just went there. It's not great. How am I doing? I'm doing okay today. I had unexpected Difficulties with the project at work. Not too happy about it. Because it just kind of left us in a... The company kind of just left us in a awkward state. And not really, like, kind of listening to what we were telling them. Basically, we had to change a security certificate for something, and it caused us to lose access to the system.
Hello there.
Now, the good news is, it's a new system. So, like, losing access to it isn't the biggest worry yet because it's not live. But we also can't reset it. And the company that like manages it wasn't really reading what we were telling them entirely. They're like, try this, and we're like,
He's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this
We-
side of the nut house.
did that. We don't have access. Oh, try this. You mean that thing that we said we already did? Read what we wrote, then move from there. And it wasn't
Goodness gracious.
wasn't a good time. And then I had to stop helping with that, which I wasn't much help.
911 was the emergency.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
If we get a second one of those today, I'm eating something. 'Cause I haven't had anything since 11. First shot. Yeah, and hopefully the only one, my friend, because... Oh! Hold on, give me 1 minute. I forgot. I told D we're going to try something different.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Did someone redeem that? Why did they just randomly play? Is this... That's why it's dark. Hold on. I got it. Give me a minute.
Hello there.
Okay, so we are no longer doing this. We're doing this. This is a J-I-G-G-E-R. I'm spelling it because if you don't eloquently say the word, it does not sound good. This basically is your shot with a chaser at the end. So you pour in your chaser first. Let it settle. You can fill it up a little bit more if you like as well. And then pour your shot on top. Thinking this is going to be a little easier on me. And so we got a root beer. Spelling it, yeah, I'm gonna, because it's not going to be misconstrued. I'm going to call it a chaser shot from this day forward. All right? It's a chaser shot. That's what it's being called, because the real word, too close to other things. Also, Dr. Alex, welcome on in. I know I missed it before. I apologize. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. All right. So, Nicholas, thank you for the brown hydrate there. Let's see what we got.
Call high quality H2O.
Yep.
Hello there.
Jay Maxwell, cheers. Yep, we're doing that.
It was at this moment that he knew.
We're doing that from now on. That is a lot easier. Listen, if we were doing one of these a stream, it'd be fine. We're doing... This kid got me doing 3 of these a stream now.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
So, no, I like the shot. It's still a shot. And, buddy, you don't consume alcohol. It's... like... doing that on an empty stomach is not... it's not good. And like even with the cooldown, three's kind of a lot for not having food in your belly. That's not processing through the entire time. Nothing's soaking up that booze. All right. Anyway, J Maxwell, thank you for the hydrate. We all know brick building can be thirsty work, so cheers. Nicholas, I made the change because it's making me feel sick. Or even a lot for... I mean... I got food in my system. I could go to the bar, have 4 Jack and Cokes, and... have a buzz. I'm not all like, ugh. But I'm a big guy, so it's helpful. This just it doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right on an empty tummy.
I feel the need for speed.
This is worse than the time the raccoon got in the copier. Yeah.
Now that's gonna go twice. Possibly. No? Good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is the compromise. We're doing that many. I'm doing this because it's gonna make me feel better. It's not make Bender sick. That's not the point of the stream. Is to make Bender sick. All right, we are getting going on this now. Flip that around. Dr. Alex, for legal reasons, no. It is the gamer tag that I chose back when I got Xbox Live in the early 2000s. And it's a reference to my turtle who unfortunately passed away this year. His name was Bender. So I was my gamer tag was Bender Studios. I think it still is. But I have gone by Bender since then. My turtle though was named after Bender from Futurama because of the global warming the original global warming episode where they go to the Galapagos Islands and there's the turtle that's on its back. It's really a tortoise, but they said turtle, and I'm fine with that. And you know, Bender identified with him because he too cannot get up when he's on his back. So when I got a turtle, I named him Bender. It's okay. I'm doing better about it now. I was a wreck for a couple days because I had the little guy with me for about 20 years. I got him on a Boy Scout jamboree, which totally not supposed to do that. But I took him home from a Boy Scout jamboree. He literally this big in my hand. NCTV, thank you so much for raiding on in.
Hello there.
Hope you're doing well, Dreaming Star. NCTV, welcome on in. How are you today? What were you doing? Playing skate. Hope you're doing well. I of course believe in post-stream care, so if you have to raid a run, I totally understand, but if you can stay hang out for a bit, you're more than welcome to. For those who know me, I'm Bender. This is Bender's Bricktastic Builds. I am a Lego streamer over here on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Twitter. I think I might be on Hinge. I don't know. I go to a lot of places. Over here, we are community as the Quack and Tamers because we are all about running the ducks and releasing the Quack. And if you don't know about that, you're about to find out. These guys are going. Every time we get 20 of these, we release the Quackin'. And if we get 3 Quackins in a stream, we give away a Lego poly bag. Alright, you're doing great. How's the stream going? It's going. We just started. Oh, I guess we didn't just start. We started about a half hour ago. We're getting into it. Getting into the build. We are currently working on the new Lego set that just came out on Black Friday, the USS Enterprise D. Last stream we actually built the gift with purchase, the shuttle-pod right here. And then we got this far into the other one because of computer issues, but you all know that. If you're not having issues when you start streaming, are you even streaming? Is it even count as a stream? I don't think it does. Duck thing is cute. Thank you, Star. Mac is building this as well. Yeah, he is a bit further along than me. I think he's been working on like every day. He's a bit further along than me. He's gonna be finished well before I am. I got 3 of those. Yeah. Did I get the inverted? I did. 2 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. I think we got everything. I think we could go. He's almost done. Yeah, I bet. Been a while since I last watched a Lego building stream. So Star Trek US. Yep. It's brand new. Hopefully it's the first one in a series of sets for them. It's sold out on the first day, which I don't think they've had that happen very often. Like normally, like they run out of the gift of purchase, they might back order. This is completely sold out right now, and it has only been out since, you know, Friday. Slightly believe it doesn't count if no issues. Music kept turning off last stream for me. I've had that one before. I had will they restock? I don't know. I mean, hopefully, but the last time I checked the site, so I went to the store. I have a store I go to because they have the mall they're in has kind of weird hours. So living in Chicago, I have an option of several. Dreaming Star, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the Quack and Tamers. I would tell you you don't know what that is, but you already do. Here is a duck for you. Welcome on in. Living in Chicago, I have the luxury of having several Lego stores to choose from. There are 2 in particular.
What is going to come through that door?
And Kathy grabbing up 3rd. There you go. I have 2 that are like a half-hour train ride for me either way. There's a mall that I go to that has really weird hours. Like, they don't allow, like, mall walkers or anything. They only open a half hour before. They only open the doors a half hour before. And really, the only floor you can get to is the one with the Lego store on it. So, I go there all the time. Because the other one, I have gone there 2 hours early. And on a regular, just a release day. Not Black Friday. Just a release day. I went for the Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious, funny enough. It was the same day the Jazz Club came out. So it was I think it was New Year's Day. The Jazz Club came out and that came out. I was there 2 hours before they opened. I did not get a Skyline. Previously, I had gone there for not the smaller R2-D2 that came out this past year or so, but the last one, the UCS one that was like $200. I was the 3rd to last person that got a little voucher to say that I was like guaranteed one. Phil and Bricks, hello. Welcome on in. So, I kind of try to avoid that one like the plague. Lasted, my bearded brother, welcome on in. I try to avoid that one like the plague. Because if I'm doing the work to go there, to try to get it, to like, you know, be able to stream and not wait for the mail, I would like to know I'm actually going to get it. And this one, I felt like I wasn't going to... I was very close to not getting it. I was 5th or 6th in line. They maybe had 10. And avoid the plague? Yeah. Avoid the plague, and I'm going to avoid this plaque, too. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about the BOLDY Go plaque here. So for anybody that has this set or is getting this set... And this may be another reason that they might not have a restock yet, I think, is if they're trying to get the corrected sticker sheet into those boxes. They might have stopped production until they got this fixed and then pushing it forward for a second run. Badly BOLDY. Yep. So I went through Lego chat, the customer service chat, and was like weirdly having to provide so much evidence that I bought the set. The guy goes, I don't see an order attached to this email. And I was like, I didn't order it. I went to the Lego store. It's like, the transaction is in my account. Like, I definitely got my reward points for it. I'm like, I had the receipt. I typed out the whole thing. Proofread it, send it to him. And then he's like, I need you to take a copy of the receipt and attach it. And I was like, I'm on my desktop, man. I'm like, I am going to have to like take it with my phone, move it over to like my cloud, and then attach it and stuff. I'm like, it's going to take a little bit. I have the invoice number right here though. Right here. And he's like, I need I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, you can get into my account, but okay. Kathy, you'll be right back. All right. Sounds good. It was, I don't know. It was a little frustrating. Just because I didn't think it was going to be frustrating. It is what it is. I also got my, 10 clip. They sent me 10. I don't know why they didn't send me the 11. But they sent me the 10 of the clips that were all jacked up on the pram. So I got those. Jay Maxwell, you'll be back as well? Okay. When is it Lego not frustrating? I mean, they really do, like, a lot of time they really do have a great customer service team. It's just it's just like a weird one-off. Is there a problem with the set or something missing? It's just a sticker sheet. It does not say to boldly go. It says to boldy go. But they're supposed to be sending out corrected stickers to people who request them. So I'm trying to avoid putting these on, so I can just put the correct one on and save this one for posterity, honestly. I was thinking about maybe taking the time to design a 3D printed plaque that says it wrong. And maybe a shirt that just says to boldy go. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, why am I'm not trying to rip you off for a sticker sheet, guy. Like, if I said I was missing, like, you know, a bunch of parts from it or something, yeah. Question me. Do the shirt. Alex, I'll do the shirt. Alex told me to do the shirt. I'm doing the shirt, Dr. Alex. You have to dress one too. Yep. Make sure you have, if you didn't order it online, make sure you have your, like, I can sell that sticker sheet for $100. Probably not. If it was a printed tile piece, you probably could get some money for it. Just like that stupid Qui-Gon with the red beard. I think I sold that for... Listen. I heard that when I heard that Qui-Gon was all they're like the red beard Qui-Gon from Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. It's an error, guys. They're selling it for $100. I went, excuse me? People are willing to pay money because the face on this is wrong? That's cool. I don't need this Qui-Gon. Someone can buy this. I take it. Give me money, you can have it. I don't care. I'm like, if you think I have an emotional attachment to a random Qui-Gon Jinn figure that's the wrong shade of brown, you got the wrong person. Yeah, but if you look up Scooby-Doo stickers, that's a little different because those are retired. I saw someone on Facebook Marketplace by me. It's funny that you bring it up. Facebook Marketplace by me. I think the guy has most of the sets. But he's asking like $800. And then someone else has all the SpongeBob sets. And no, it was $600 for the Scooby-Doo. They have all the SpongeBob sets. One of them, it says, oh, all sealed, brand new in box. Except for this one, it has damage. There is a literal hole, no smaller than that, in the corner. And I'm like, I'm looking at it. I couldn't tell if it was like, it got water on it and it like disintegrated away, or like something chewed its way in. And I was like, you have the audacity to ask $800 for this? Like, I could not believe it. What's to say about Scooby-Doo is the fact that Velma was only in one set and it's like $100-something. I know it sounded like a mouse had fun, and I was like, I couldn't tell honestly if something chewed its way or if it was water damage, but I'm like, there's no way I would touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm like, if it was heavily discounted, I'd take a chance. Nicholas, I'm so sorry I missed yours. I skipped ahead here. Tomorrow's going to be a hard day in basketball because I'm going to have to be working out by doing squats, plank, leg raises, and push-ups. You ask other people to do that all the time. I bet you got that down pat. You're going to do all those, you're not even going to break a sweat. You're going to be like, Coach, come on, where's the hard stuff? Meanwhile, you made him take his third straight shot. And then Dr. Alex, I missed yours too. You said you ordered 12 minutes after midnight to make sure you got one. Awesome. You ordered online, yeah. Phil and Bricks, you have not had a good experience with FB Marketplace, dude. I'm still pissed off about a guy that screwed me over last Tuesday. I put up a lot of Lego sets. Because I'm trying to make money, a little extra money for the holidays, right? Most of them, like with the exception of the gingerbread AT-AT, whatever you guys call it, all these sets were under retail price. And then the AT-AT is, I didn't set it like $100 like everybody else. I said 85 or best offer, because like I at least need 66 to cover what I got. I got a second one so I could mock it out. I was gonna try doing a snow speeder, or I saw that they had the TIE fighter. I was gonna try one of those. I was going more the snow speeder though, because I don't have the red TIE fighter piece, and I didn't want to have to go buy it. But you know, they're sold out. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to gouge people ridiculously, but I can use a couple bucks for the holidays. People want it. And the guy who reaches out, he wanted that and something else. And he tried to lowball me. And I was like, hey, I'm like, no, I could do this. He agreed. He said, fine. And then like an hour later, he's like, honestly, I'll let you know, but I might want everything. And the theming on this is all around. Like, it's everywhere. So, in my head, I was like, oh, he's probably going to resell this himself. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to hold on to them longer. And then, so I even told him, like, hey, I'm like, just so you know, if you're playing against this, I also have a couple more of this and this. I'm like, so if you want what's in the listing, I could do it for this price. You know, come a little deal off what I said. I'm like, or if you want the whole thing, I could do it for this. Like all the sets that I have of this. And they said something about like trying to like get him for his kids or something, like so they have something when they grow up. And I was like, oh, that's actually a really cool idea. And he was supposed to be like, it was like Saturday or something, and he had said like he could do it Tuesday. So obviously I'm streaming like right now. And I was like, I reached out to him Monday night, no crickets. Sounds like a reseller for the Lobo. I know. And then, so like Monday, crickets. Absolutely nothing. And then Tuesday, like right before I'm starting the stream,
Hello there.
I messaged him. I was like, hey, Mac, welcome on in, bud. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're doing well. You guys aren't following Mac Builds Bricks. You probably should. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, I'm like, are we still good for today? And then the response I get is, let me finish this shift first, and I'll let you know if I feel like meeting up. Like, what? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Am I inconveniencing you? You reached out to me, told me you wanted to buy stuff, and set up a day. I'm bugging you. I don't even know your work schedule, dude. Yeah, I know it sounds like it does a bullet, but like at the same time, like it'd been nice to, it'd been nice to, you know, sell them. It is what it is. It is what it is. I deal with it all the time. I sit on the stuff until someone decides. Right? It just is what it is. I'm gonna try to
Hello there.
avoid. G Monkey, welcome on in.
Watch out, here I come.
Sorry, fans. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, what it is. Sounds like him need a visit from the monk. Well, if you can find him, he's clearly still at work at 5 something on Tuesdays. So, all right, we're leaving this off for now because I'm hoping that the sticker sheet will be here by the weekend. I don't know. I don't know if it's coming from overseas or not. If we don't get it by next stream, I'll just start digging into it. I don't care. Dang it! Nicholas, did you just go to YouTube so you didn't have to use channel points? I see you. You know, Mr. Local is very strict about that. He does not let you do that. So if I see you doing stuff over there and over here, one of them's getting blocked. Take your chances. Or is that you, Mac? I don't even remember. Somebody did that. And there's just too many things that happen all at once for me to keep track. Remember the Soundwave stickers I needed? They showed up yesterday? You don't allow the double dipping, that's right. See, I had it. I mean, for him, for all fairness, they don't get points. But what the heck? What the hell, Bobby? Oh, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, if you do that in Max stream, he'll be like, "Hope you take your chances. You're gonna lose one of them. Hope it's not the one you wanted to keep." Yeah, I don't think local does either. I just get things mixed up sometimes. But as soon as you chimed in, I was like, it was Mac. I caught it before you even saw it. Like, it was Mac. Ooh, it's a skinny boy. I don't know if I told you guys, I got an update on the UV printer. Twitch is the party. If YouTube, you double down, no whammies. You could party on YouTube too. You just have to adhere to you gotta get a better following. Is the thing, and I'm not there yet. Is that the one you can use to print on the bricks? Yes, but so I got an update on it. So originally, we were supposed to have it by now originally. When they got the stuff out of their
Great Scott! Great Scott!
When they got everything shipped to the U.S., their pants party, a party of the pants? G-Monk, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and I'm invited? No, I would not like to go to your pants party. Sorry. Did Brian put you up to this? Gosh. Okay, so when they got to the US, when they shipped everything into the US, they found out that they call it a metering tank. It is part of the system that when you're done printing, it washes it out so that way the print head doesn't get clogged and doesn't like bleed into your next project. PJ party. Let's have a pajama party. There we go. Then, so from there they're like, hey, this happened to a lot of the systems. There was like somewhere between like, I don't remember exactly now, but it was like I think 10 to 15%. Not an insignificant amount. So like we're gonna take time. I don't think that's the right piece. No, that's not the right piece. Where is that piece? Where is that? I don't see that here. It's supposed to be that. I don't see it overhanging. Let me go to the next. Is there a different angle at all? No, there's no different angle on this. What the heck? No clue. Seems pretty steep though. 50% like said, yeah. So they were like, "Hey, we're gonna take. We've refined the process. Like, we bought a new machine to manufacture this. It has tighter tolerances. Like, now it's like 0.001, like, plus or minus. So a tighter tolerance. Ah! Son of a bee sting, there you are. I knew it was the wrong piece. So they're like, okay, we're gonna take 200 people, 200 backers. You guys sign up to volunteer. We'll pick 200 people to test it out for a month. And then, if all is well, we'll start shipping them. And the company is Eufy, subsidiary of Anchor. So, you know, I've had plenty of quality products for them over the years. I haven't had any issues. And I was like, you know, at least they're being straightforward. They could have sent this thing out, wrecked my system, and then I've been on the hook for it and just pissed off. So at least they're being honest and, like, trying to rectify the issue. I was not signing up for the beta testing on this. I'm not going to be a guinea pig. Plus, it was like... It was a situation where it was like, if you are one of the 200 people, if you have problems within the month, we'll cover the shipping. Like, we'll cover the shipping, we'll get you a different one, or fix this one, or whatever. If it happened after the month, you'd have to cover the shipping. Not down with that. I'd rather have... I'd rather wait and have a quality one. Let me just catch up on you guys. Blast said, glad I only do only in-store. Nicholas, you're having peace, love, pizza for dinner. Nice. Blasted said, glad. Tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday. We're having tacos as well. Not getting paid to beta test the product, right? I'm not paying. I'm not paying you to beta test the product. I didn't pay $1,700. Not happening. Kathy, welcome back. Blasted, understood. We'll hopefully catch you later. Go do the dad thing. So that was November was the beta period. Or no, October? October was the beta period. Or whatever. And they were supposed to start get stuff ready in November. Getting all the newly produced tighter tolerance metering tanks with the units. I don't know if they were going through and swapping them out or just like adding it on and being like, you know, saying like throw out the one that's in the box. I don't know. They never said what they were doing. You're doing your milkshake and popcorn? Nice. Nice. They didn't say how they were going to go forward with that. But didn't get an update until the end of November, which was just last week. And they're like, okay guys, hey, we found out that there's been a problem with some of the magenta, fuchsia. I swear to God they called it fuchsia. I should say magenta. Cartridges, they're not they weren't produced and sealed properly. Moisture got into them, which causes clotting and can potentially wreck your system. So we're refining this process, and now we have to redo all of these, and it's going to be delayed even more. So I don't know when I'm getting this damn thing. They said supposedly now they're going to start putting out an update every 2 weeks.
Have you no respect for the dead?
Oh, I love the mummy. Also, hey Maka. See, I have no clue when I'm, and I just did that in reverse. There we go. Now it's right. I think that's what I just did. I just put them on backwards. From what I had intended. So I don't know what's coming. The last update, I was expecting that I was missing the holiday season. Getting it at like the end of December or early January. Now I feel like I'm not even gonna get it by the new year. I'm probably waiting until... Damn it, Korg. I bet that guy was calling him a dickhead again. I don't think I'm getting it till...
That was totally wicked!
until, like... February. Hopefully. That's if they don't find any more issues, because I find it weird that they only had... Like to say that we only had this problem with the fuchsia. Like I said, magenta, but whatever, fuchsia. I don't know.
Machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I just have this like bad feeling that they're gonna be like, you know, in 2 weeks or at the end of this month, they're gonna be like, hey guys, so it actually turns out that all our stuff is bad, so we have to redo all this. Every single one. So no, like, we could send you your system now, but you won't have any of the UV ink for it. But they ran out of money to CGI the Rock. Ran out of money to CGI the Rock at the end. New stuff added. Very nice. Thank you. Love it. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Guys, you guys want to do a Pangea fire sale? You guys want to do a Pangea fire sale? I was supposed to add, I forgot that those turned off. I was supposed to add in the 35% off sub bombs, but we'll have to wait till Sunday for that. But in the meantime, you guys could, yeah, let's do a fire sale on Pangea. Get that going here.
Hello there.
Why did I miss this? Hi, Dollar. Fire sale, where is it? Enable fire sale. Boom! Oh, don't tweak on me. It's tweaking. I'll wait until it gets its act together. Okay. And we are still good on it. Nope. Yeah, I know what that was. That's fine. 25% off. Boom. You can have a Steam Deck control for that? I will figure out how to do that later. Let's do a fire set right now. I will work through that later. And then I need to... Don't redeem anything that's not Tangier right now. Give me a second. I gotta wait for StreamerBot to open back up. Tools. Refresh browser sources. Beautiful. Okay. Dr. Alex lurking. All right. Much appreciated. Appreciate the lurk. Did you guys see all the new sets that got announced? Holy crap. I am looking... I was kind of on the fence about it before. When we had just the leaks. Just the still images from the leaks. But holy crap. The new Stranger Things set, the Creel House, I'm in love. I am like completely in love with it. I'm happy to have created my own Discord bot. I combined 3 bots into one, and every feature is free, whereas some features on the other bots are behind a paywall. Of course, it still needs some fine tuning. Hey, that is actually really amazing. I missed no, I didn't miss anything. That's actually part of the step. That thing is huge. It's gonna be huge. Not huge, right? Oh, you meant the Krill House? Okay, but it is big. Not only is it a big set, comes with 12 minifigs, which is fantastic. We also didn't know, you know, back when those leaks came out, we didn't know who was gonna be a big character this season or anything. So there's nitpicking there, but yeah, the still images did not do it justice. Because it was like, oh, it has like 2 modes. It's like good and then like janky broken. No! That thing goes and everything breaks in real time. The house splits in half, things knock. It's fantastic job. Like 10 out of 10, no notes. Okay, the only way that could be better is if you somehow figured out how to do all that in a modular. And I'm not going to fault you that you couldn't do that. I also don't think I wanted to pay $800 for what that would have been. So, frickin' kudos. 900 lines of code. Holy crap-ola. Holy crap-ola. That's awesome. That's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be cool. That's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see it. I myself have been focusing on my.
That's what I call high quality tool.
I've been focusing on getting my my automations for Amazon and Lego.com deals, which pretty decent. It still needs some work, but the way that it's gathered right now is it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to revisit it. To start pulling the actual, like, probably the actual APIs. Because right now it's pulling RSS feeds and using that information, and it's hit or miss. They work pretty well, but it still makes some goofy stuff. Like, I have it where it since Amazon pagifies everything and you can't like get a full set of all their current deals. I had made different sorting things, like, hey, these are our best sellers that are on sale. These are high to low, or low to high. New arrivals, which is the newer things that are on sale, not the newest sale. And then I also got a separate one for like the today's deals. But as I saw, I didn't have this problem for a very long time. As I saw when they started narrowing down the deals before Black Friday, it was since they were all coming in at the same time and the same read through, it was triple posting the same set if it was on there. Now, if it was on there later, and I'd already done it within the last 5 days, it didn't show up. D, hey, how's it going? Class all done?
The time has come. Execute Order 67.
Yes, my lord.
No. Not 67. Order 66. Execute Order 66.
Yay!
Oh no, but it's a fun one. It's fun. It was before. One, it's from a Star Wars game before that was a thing. Two, I had it before that was a thing. It's just funny because they think it's gonna be a dance party, but they're actually gonna have to kill the Jedi. So you're currently running it locally on your own machine. As running servers is expensive, yes, I'm aware of that. Maybe if I can get working perfectly and get the browser pages working, I might make it a public. Nice. Phil and Bricks, you're off. Have a blessed day. You as well. Take care. Yeah, see, for the 6-7, I don't actually have anything. That's for Order 66. That's only for Order 66. It was fun. I was telling somebody yesterday, I had to go help in a math class. They're having problems with their document camera, which for the older folks, as myself, growing up, that is the modern equivalent of the overhead projector. They basically have a top-down camera onto a worksheet or whatever, and do it that way. No more. They don't need the transparencies or anything. They just run off an extra copy of whatever they're working on. I mean, there's also smart boards and stuff that they use, but a lot of them like doing that way. Just still the pen and paper. Ah, yes, the Mariah redeem. 24 days until Mariah's back on ice. I worked on it a little bit more. Do you guys like that? Why'd that run twice? Is it redeemed twice? did something silly. I probably messed something up with the logic. As is my curse. I go through so many things. I actually had, when I was working on it, I ended up deleting the. I deleted the back on ice part by accident. I was working on the. What about you? It's December. Have you been busy? Have you bought your presents? Have you probably bought someone a Lego Christmas calendar? Dang it! First of all, I have some of my Christmas shopping done. I cannot say what I have gotten or for who. But I have got some of my Christmas shopping done. Not all of it. Dang it. Yeah, no, I need to go get, let's finish this bag. And, I was really bad. Every year I struggle with this.
Execute.
Every freaking year I struggle with it. And it's getting harder and harder for me every year. Because I just feel so burned out. Like halfway through.
Okay, now seriously, go do it.
That actually goes here, and then that's gonna fit. I do have the Christmas calendars, and that's the problem. So every year I get them when they come out, which this year I even freaking, like, I got them on sale on Amazon. They had a better deal, so I returned them and got them for cheaper because Amazon's stupid like that. They don't just do price matching anymore. They're like, you got to return it to us. Which is even dumber because half the time they'll be like, you got the Harry Potter one like 2 days ago? Nice. That one I do not have. I have this year, since they don't have a Marvel one anymore. And I didn't want the Minecraft one. I got still the Lego Star Wars. But I got Lego City instead because it just has so many good figs and fun builds that are totally useful in your like regular Lego City. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Murphy. There we go. So then that moves over one, and that moves over one, and that one moves over one, and then that fits, and it makes sense. Okay. But I just been the last 2 years, like last year I didn't do it at all. The year before, I ended up falling so far behind and then like binge doing it to the point where I uploaded like 40 videos on Christmas Eve. So I keep saying I'm going to do it early, I'm going to do it, and I put it off. I planned to do it early this year. I didn't. And so I decided I am going to do them on stream, and we're going to catch up. We're going to catch up on stream. It is what I decided. And yeah. Totally forgot. Today's the first day we do that. So we have to do the 1st and the 2nd of the month. Yes, it is the problem. And yeah, the year that I uploaded, so 2 years ago when I did the 40 on Christmas Eve, that was, I bought 3 calendars. Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel. And I had done that the year before as well. But like I always kind of like fall behind and have to catch up, and it's awful. Last year I got 2 of them and just didn't. Actually, I think I just got one last year. Yeah, I got one, and then I got the Brickmania one, and I didn't keep up with that either. In fact, the Brickmania one, I still have most of it in the box. I didn't even finish it just because I was like so... Nothing wrong with their thing. I just was so burned out because I started late and just didn't want to keep up. I was like, I'm not doing this. It's also different now. It feels like it's different now. Like, because I used to have, like, you know, like, when I worked my old job, I used to have, like, weekdays off. Did I miss anything? Sorry. Nicholas said, the day one of the Harry Potter Advent Calendar, I got Harry Potter, of course. And on day 2, you got Hedwig. Nice. When are you going to go visit Santa Claus? Oh, I'll write him a letter at some point. I don't know if I'm going to go visit Sandy Claus. Definitely going to write a letter. He and I go way back. But yeah, so for once again, I totally screwed up on the end. That is empty. Why? Did I goof that up too? Should everything been lower? Yep. I am not doing well today. Everything makes a bit more sense now. That's like fully on the pegs. Oh my god, it makes so much more sense. I was like, this is really unstable. And now there are no studs without bricks. There we go. I will visit Santa and tell him... ask him if you could work in his workshop. Hey, you want to be a toy maker? Want to help out the elves? This one I just did. Yes. Alright. There we go. We're getting closer to the end of this bag, and then yeah, I'll have to go get those. I'll pop them open. See what we got. It'll be fun. We'll do it together. Then
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
That's right. Just say yes and go on with our lives. I'm not gonna make any promises, but we'll see if I can make videos out of it. I don't know. Let's see. See if I have the energy to edit them. They also won't be on time, so that doesn't make most sense. Also, what's the calendar look like? Like actual calendar for this month. When is Christmas Eve? Is a Wednesday. Okay. So if we do this semi-smart, would you guys kill me if like today we did... I'm trying to think of a good way to do this. I know. So the last one, the 23rd, we'll finish it. We'll do Christmas Eve, and we'll be ahead. Now it's tourist season. There are loads of people there.
Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
I knew it.
Now it's tourist season, so there are loads of people there. I've been to Corvette Centauri once. I should go back sometime for a couple days, even overnight. It's really beautiful there. Okay. You said, why? I'm trying to figure out a good schedule. Why hashtag ad? Cause Twitch makes me do ads. It doesn't say we're in ads right now. That's weird. I didn't skip, so we shouldn't have pre-rolls. Weird. Really weird. So I'm trying to figure out a schedule to do the advent calendars. I could do like
I hear shots! Okay, ma'am.
Knew
calm
it!
down. What kind of shots?
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go grab the advent calendars and we'll do the brown hydrate when we come back, okay?
Watch out here.
Misa going to hurt you, sir.
Okay, we're back. Just adjust the camera. Straighter. Start with this one. And zoom out. Okay. And yeah, we should still be able to see that. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so we'll see. So that we actually have a chance of doing this correctly. Let me put this in live stream mode. It didn't for some reason. There. My watch won't go off. Alright. Got that. We'll do the brown hydrate first. We're going to use the new... We're going to use the chaser shot. I don't know if you're here, Jay Maxwell, for the start of the stream, but because this has been redeemed more frequently lately, and I'm doing this on an empty stomach, we're starting to do this, so that way I have a chance in hell of not feeling awful by the end of the stream. So, thank you for the brown hydrate. Cheers to you. Pardon me. Okay. And also, but look, before the new series, we're already going to get some new furries. So you're saying there's a chance? That's right. Alright. Is that the side that opens, or is this the side that opens? This is the side that opens. Alright. I gotta see.
I don't need it.
I thought that was a molded piece for a second. I was like, dude, they made a whole wrapped present thing? No, that's false advertising. Alright. So we're gonna do a few days. Yeah. The first and second for sure, but I think we're gonna go up to the...
And I'll form the head!
Oh, AZ Pinoy. Gonna miss that guy. Alright, we're gonna pause that. And see how well we can do this. Alright, so this is the Lego City Advent Calendar. We got day number 1 coming up right here. And we got... Ooh, polar bear minifig. Nice. Alright. It's got the short legs. Got a dual printed face there. And the scarf is on the front and the back. That's kind of nice. No arm printing. And then he's got a freezy pop. So freaking cute. Look at that. It's absolutely adorable. That's the first day. Okay. Now today, December 2nd, that's this one right here. And this one is going to be a toy bulldozer. I do have to stand this up because the instructions are right here. And we're going to do what I always do and take them out. Because I keep them. I've saved every instruction. I do have to print more containers for them though. So it's going to go like that with a clear one on top.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman? Who's Batman? Who's trying to be Batman? Jay Maxwell, you're Batman? And there. And there. All right. that is awesome. Then we got the little extra pieces. We'll put them to the side. So we got our bear, and then we got our bulldozer. Look at that. Very simple. Very nice. Okay. Now for day number... Oops. Whoopsie doodles. Day number 3 here. So this is tomorrow's. If it's yours, spoiler alert. Look, avert your eyes. Avert your eyes if you're doing this yourself. Because we're going to get... I think we're going to go ahead to the 7th. That way I have an opportunity to pop. I got a Mrs. Claus in there. Interesting. And I got the teddy bear. That's... I wonder what day she's for. Hey, you can't open more. I have to. I have to open more. I'm not going to see you guys till Sunday. We gotta be on par. Somehow I got a bone. I bet. Like, is this one empty? Hold on, let me feel around. No, there's something in there. That's weird. Is this one empty? That one's empty. So she probably came from the 21st. We'll find out. But there you go. There's a bear. There's a cute little polar bear plushie for our polar bear costume. Aww. All right. And then behind this wonderful Apache helicopter for day number 4. Did you know that Apache helicopters have machine guns and rockets? We got a scooter. We got a scooter. So I'm opening all the way through Sunday. Yep, and then Sunday will open up to Tuesday. It makes sense if I'm trying to stay on par with the release schedule. If I can do that. That's why I'm doing it this way, because maybe I could just make shorts of it without having to do a whole bunch of extra. And then it comes with a helmet. I was hoping that would hang off of there. It's not. We'll just put it there. But, so we got a lovely scooter with a helmet, because you got to be safe when you're riding the helmet. Makes sense you go to the cop. Yep. Thank you, J. Maxwell. I'm glad that you followed my logic, because that means that my logic made some sense. All right. 5. We've got a minifig with a holiday sweater. Very cool. A snowman holiday sweater. Oh, that's cool. I might have to dress myself up in that one. I might have to dress my own minifig up in that one. Unless there's a better one. And he's got a camera. Oh, he's winking too. He's such a cool guy, he's winking. He's winking at you. I'm surprised that had no extra parts to it. The scooter. Here we go. So we got this guy right here. He's winking there, and then over here, he's just a chill guy, man. He's just a chill dude. I don't know what he did with this camera, but he's giving you that look like, hey. Love that. Love that little snowman sweater. That's so cute. No arm printing. It's got the back, of course. No leg printing, just plain khakis. Very Christmas casual. He's probably sitting in the chair here. All right. Oh, there's those ducks. Wait for them to clear out. There we go. All right, number 6. Got another toy here. I think it's a toy tractor. Oh man, we got like a construction farming theme going for the kids' toys this year, huh? Alright, so snot brick, snot brick, and then do your best to make sure it's lined up. Yes, okay, and then this should actually line it up itself. There we go. And it gets the big wheels in the back.
Goodness gracious,
Oh my
great balls of
gosh.
fire.
Great balls of fire, indeed. How does it look if you throw that on the front, though? I guess not. I was seeing if it looked better with it. But there we go. We got a toy tractor. Kind of a simple design there. Very nice. And the last one of the Lego City for today, and this will be Sunday's build. So then we'll do Monday and Tuesday on Sunday. That makes sense. Oh, is that a what kind of dog is? Oh gosh, I'm killing people here. I took him out. All right. Somebody got a puppy for Christmas. Much like my sister, she's getting a dog for her birthday. She gets to pick one out, not a pupper, but a young dog. Oh, and it's cute. Look at the little paw print. I'm gonna hold this up to you. Look at the little paw print for the food dish. That's so cute. It comes with an extra. And then, yeah, we got that. I don't know if that's a... That could be like a Chihuahua. Or it could be like a German Shepherd puppy. Right? Very cute. Very freaking cute. Look at that. Look at him. And then he's going to be over here, and he's going to be in his water dish. Put the extras in here. I'm going to put this in my bin over here. And then that is everybody for that. Do I have something to put these in? Is this an empty bag? It can be. Dude, I forgot that I had a frickin' extra Carl. Oh, he could have been in the... Okay, well, I'm going to put him over here. I don't know how much a Carl is going for, but he could go in the minifig mystery cauldron if he's worth $5 or more. Drop those in. I don't know about Mrs. Claus here. She's going to get stuffed back into here because that's where she came from, but I think she goes for the 21st. All right, and then this can go up here. Close that up for now. And the dang ducks. And then we got our Star Wars Advent Calendar, which comes with a Sith 3PO.
Watch out, here I come.
A bunch of stuff, actually. we'll see what we got here. I feel like that's not the first time they've done a mouse droid. I see a mouse droid in here. I feel like that's not the first time they've done that. Okay, there we go. And here. All right, and we're gonna go with number 1 right here. All right, that's one of those little dudes from The Mandalorian that we're fixing up IG left, and there's nothing even open on this one. This one is done. This one is done. It's ready to go. It's just a simple one piece. Custom mold. They got the goggles, they got the hat, everything. The back. So it is custom molded. Looks like a few times over here, right? It's got the brown. It's got belly and face printing. I don't know if you can see the belly print that well here. Yeah, you can kind of see. You can see the lines on the belly there. The cute little face print. So we'll put him over here. All right, then is number 2 right there. This is actually the same order, I think, as the other one. Okay. Looks like we got some kind of coffee bar. Interesting addition. I honestly love the little mat that they put out here too. Like, they make it look like it would fit that stuff, but it really doesn't. But they always do that. It's fun. So cute. All right, and there. Stack these up and put a clear stud in there. Okay. I don't know what that's for yet. It either would make sense for this character, and I'm not sure, or it makes sense for like the next one. They do have a tendency to do that. And then this is printed. Looks like it'd be a standard kind of Star Wars control panel. And I put all these on without putting on the top parts. So if you do it right, it actually looks like that. Instead of being a dum-dum like me. I don't know what this is yet. Is it a workbench? Probably look, because Brickset would probably say what it is. Advent calendar, we just did the first 7 days of the Lego City one, and then we're doing the Star Wars one right now. This is today's, but we're doing up to the 7th. Just so that way if I have the time and the motivation, I could try to get some shorts up, some reels, some TikToks of these without falling even further behind, but we'll see. I at least have them. So here we go. This is going to attach to other things later. But let me see real quick if they got anything in the picture that kind of helps. There's nothing on there. There's nothing on there in the photo. I don't know what this would be from this angle. That is supposed to be to heat up your coffee, it looks like. Interesting. Interesting. All right, day number 3. So like I said, if you're not looking to do it, look away. If you're not looking for spoilers, look away. And day number 3 is your Sith C3PO. Sith Prius. And it's got the leg. So this would be the same one that came in the Dark Falcon, I believe. I think this is the same one that comes in the Dark Falcon. Here you go. So he doesn't have a dual molded leg, but he has leg and foot printing. He's got the arm printing on both sides. And the red eyes. So overall, this one, solid. I think it's a solid figure. I feel like someone might complain about the leg not being as good as other legs, but I'm okay with it. It has full printing, and that's a lot. On to day number 4, Dr. Alex said, "You're making me remember I have 2 calendars I haven't started yet. May have forgotten it's already." Yeah, me as well. I've forgotten to do this since like October. All right, and then we have the pit droid. You're lucky I'm remembering that. So this is a pit droid. Nothing Christmassy about this one. I believe this is just standard. Unless he's supposed to weirdly be a reindeer, but it doesn't have anything extra that would denote that. It's not like the gonk droids that they normally do. Where they doll them up in Christmas attire. Now I got a Santa and a reindeer one of those. The gonk droids from previous years. Where is this piece right here? That's what I want. And you go on top of here. Very smart way to put that on.
He's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
That's right. I'll find them. We just watched that, actually. We just watched that. We also, of course, for Thanksgiving, we watched Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. And then, because there was no way that the internet was going to let me get away with it, watched Stranger Things. There was like legit no way that the internet was going to let me not get that spoiled. And I was right. By freaking Friday morning, everything was Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and Stranger Things reviews. I was like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it was bad enough that I needed to know about... Where does that stud go? There's brown studs that I don't know where they go. Underneath. It goes underneath. There we go. That's the only way this is going to attach. I always loved the pit droid because it reminds me of Tom Servo from Mystery Science Theater. I see this and I'm like, it's Tom Servo. Where's Crow? So, brick-built figure, of course. It's kind of like he's cosplaying as Cad Bane, almost. Looks very Cad Bane-ish. All right, here's number 5 right here. Maybe some of the days line up. I don't know. And this is shows C-3PO sitting on it. So it's a throne for C-3PO. Those dang ducks. Oh man, you guys got 17 ducks now. That's crazy. Slow your roll. All right, what time is it? Nice. We're not doing too bad. So yeah, we are going to be doing this all month. Hopefully every stream. Wrong one. Hold on. You go there.
Now that's what I call high quality A2.
Alright, we will get that. Don't let me forget, Nicholas. We'll get that one done after we finish the advent calendar for today. Okay, bud? Don't let me forget. Alright. So, yeah, it is. It is, in fact, a chair. And it looks like it's for C-3PO to sit in. And you could tell everyone, Tales of the Sith. It shows this little dude up there, but there ain't no way he's sticking. He can tell them all, what is it, Life Day celebration stories. From there, he can tell the pit droid and this little guy all the stories. It'll be so cute. All right, number 6. Day number 6, the Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. And on the 6th day of Advent Calendar, they gave to me a droid that does everything. I don't know what kind of droid this is. It's the same kind of droid that that SIG has. And there is a lot of... That is a complicated one. Notice they're avoiding the ships a lot this year. Normally you get a lot of ships. Looks like they're avoiding that this year. This goes here, and then to a trans blue and a trans pink. With that on top, you grab the other one of these, and you put the grill piece on. And that, nope. It's got to be one of these on each side. Because that's the only way you're putting that broom on. One here. I don't think anything goes on the back one. This goes in the middle. These are your feet. Might still be considered a gonk droid. But I just don't know the significance. And then we got this sliding onto here. Nope, nothing slides on. That's a clip. That clips on there. This goes on the left side. And Alright, here you go. You guys got 18 ducks. You're so close. It looks cute. I just don't know what it's supposed to be. Like, are you supposed to be a snowman? You supposed to be a... what's with the broom and the spoon? Are we eating? Are we cleaning? We doing both? I don't know what that one is. It looks cute, though. The cuteness factor's in there. Right? Alright, and lastly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Day number 7. We got a, looks like we got an astromech. Got a Christmas astromech. Oh, you guys remember, there was the 1 year, the Guardians of the Galaxy themed year. And they gave me, a bunch of people were like, I got an extra minifig, I got an extra minifig. And I got an extra pile of crap. I got like an extra pile of crap and not a minifig. And then like it took Lego 3 different tries to send me the correct stuff. They sent me like 1 piece the first time. I feel like this one came with a set already. But there you go. There is your red, green, and white astromech. Nothing on the back, just front printing, so not fully around. It's that kind of lackluster. Usually I feel like there's back printing on these. So I feel like they cheaped out on that. But otherwise, I like it. Of course, all the way around it's printed on the dome. But it is what it is. All right, those the first 7 each of those. I'll have to get a bag for that later. Get out of here, Clone Cadet. And putting you back. All right. There we go. Now we can't say I didn't do it. Can't say Bender skipped it this year. I at least showed them to somebody. And that's better than doing nothing. Now, back to the build. It looks like we did 75. So we're on 76. Which is actually attaching it, which is impressive. This goes here, and this Ah! I was like, how's that fit into play? There's a hole here. There's a hole. Alright. Ooh, it brings us back here for... I skipped reading something earlier. Let's find out what that one was. That one right there. Thank you. The 2 secondary shuttle bays are located in the ship's neck, which is part of the secondary hull. The starboard bay is larger. Okay. So it looks like that what we were just working on right now was, or this actually we're working on this. This is part of the, unless they're just throwing in random facts, part of the secondary shuttle bay. There we go. I don't know, Lego customer service has a chat feature. Stickers we just got put on later too. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Just stickers can go on later. It's not a big deal. NBD. She's gonna keep getting moved around. Yeah, basically you talk to the bot first and then it tries to tell you what to do and you're like, no, just put me through to a person. And much less much less like aggressive than other places would like. You talk to our bot. Keep talking to the bot. You want to talk to the bot? I know you want to talk to a person, but you can talk to this bot that keeps telling you the same thing over and over again. That does not fix your problem. So yeah, I appreciate Sophia. I believe that's the Lego bot name. I think it's Sophia. I don't know why. I don't know the significance behind that. It's probably short for like sophisticated intelligent agent or something like that, right? All right. Up first, Mr. Crusher. Wesley, Mr. Crusher. Ah, yes, the disgraced Starfleet cadet. Who did come clean about how that guy died.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
Watch out, here I come.
And also looks up to the man as a father figure who's responsible for the death of his father. I blame you, but I don't blame you. And it's also cool that my mom is dating you. That was a weird dynamic, man. Hey. No! Who did it? Nicholas! Could be Nicholas. G-Monkey did it! Oh! Oh yeah! Let's freaking go! G-Monkey, congratulations on getting the first Quacking of the day. Now, can you get 2 more? There's like less than an hour. Can you get 2 more? I don't know. I do not know, but we'll see. All right, where is this stupid flip piece? Oh, frickin'. Oh, it's clear. It's clear, that's why. That's Wesley. Don't put... You guys never put the minifigs in. Probably not. I should be in bed. You should be in bed, Mr. 4 a.m. This man's got to get up for work at 4 a.m., but he's here. Being a real trooper. All right, here we go. You know, guys, I haven't shared a random duck pic with you guys in a while. Yeah, you guys love when people send you unsolicited duck pics, right? A disappointed duck, that one was called. That's so sad. Why is he a disappointed duck? Probably didn't get what he asked for Christmas. Probably on the naughty list. Santa still wanted to give him something. Oh man, you missed a quacking because of ads? That is, that happens. You don't want ads. There's 2 ways to avoid those. Alright, have we showed you Wesley Crusher yet? We have not. One, I don't know how he holds this thing. Nobody's gonna show me. There ain't no way he's holding this thing. Alright. So there he is. Once again, just torso printing there. Back printing. There's his I am definitely responsible for killing that cadet face and lying about it. And everybody knew I did it. No, they he didn't kill any. They collectively agreed to do a dangerous maneuver, and it went wrong. And you get to go right here next to Mommy. Mama Crusher. That sounds like a profession. Beverly. Great. And where is that? There it is. There's a little 3x1 rounded, whatever the hell it is. Rounded plate of nonsense. And where's number 4? There it is. Two of those. Oh, there's gonna be like 2 of everything here. Hold on. Zoom in. Let me figure shit. Oh, it makes sense now. It goes like this when you're done. I couldn't tell at first. I was like, what's going on? That makes way more sense. That's what they meant by the neck. And I think why it goes down. Okay. It's like, hey, you got it. You got it. Glad you're catching up, buddy. Ah, you only get 1 stud. You only get 1 stud. Hola. There you go, D. There you go. Bye 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 bye. Oh. Could have gone on in the first place, but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I wonder if they're gonna highlight 10 forward. I'm sure if they did this right, Guinan will be in the bag for 10 forward, right? It would have been kind of nice. It'd be kind of cool. I'm sure they there's not enough to grasp onto at this scale. But if they did like the Batman animated series Skyline thing, if every bag was like linked to an episode and they gave a little synopsis. But at the same time, they also got the 4 episodes they mentioned at the beginning wrong for the 3 that I know of. It's like, oh, that's not actually what happened. And one of them was like the series finale. Like, that's not what happened. How it happened, at least. The first one technically wasn't wrong. They just were very vague about the Q continuum thing. I feel like whoever was in charge of that from the media team was not like a Star Trek fan. And they're like, yeah. So I went on IMDb. And then I threw that into ChatGPT. And that's how we got there. Excellent. Excellent news. The Bears. First video I saw on the set, someone pronounced you know what? I'm just not gonna say it wrong. I wanted to say it wrong just to incite you, but then like I didn't want to say it wrong twice. Someone pronounced Ensign as Ensign and didn't know Spot. So knew they weren't a Star Trek fan for talking about the set. Yeah, well, that... Unfortunately. What? Okay, first of all, I do have to ask this question. I have to ask this question from you. What do you know? Was this person part of the Lego Ambassador Network? Was this someone that got to show it early, or was this someone that got it like us, and then just went and put a review out pretty quick? If you don't know, it's not a big deal. It just kind of wondering where this person sits, like ambassador person. Okay, so yeah, basically they sent me this. I'm technically not required to talk about it, but it would look bad if I didn't. And also I have affiliate links for this stuff, and this is how I make a living, so I'm going to talk about it. And yeah, I've never watched Star Trek in my life. That kind of person. I am going to tell you this, to be full transparency. I have watched TNG, Voyager, DS9, Discovery, Strange New Worlds. I don't think I'm missing anything. I have watched them once. I have not watched TOS. Not that I have anything against it. I've seen maybe an episode here or there. But, like, even for me watching TNG now, it's, you know, it's a little outdated. I have mad respect. I haven't watched the original series. And I have seen the J.J. Abrams movies. I've also seen every Star Trek movie. I have seen every Star Trek movie. I was told just to skip TOS, so I haven't seen that either. Oh, you know what else? I'm so sorry. I also haven't watched Star Trek TOS, the animated series. But I have watched Lower Decks. And I did miss the other one, Prodigy, the one that was on Nickelodeon. I watched that one. It seemed fun. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. Plus it had Janeway. That was what kind of saw. I'm like, oh, they got a Janeway in it. And like, she does voice her character. So that was fun for me.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Yeah, so I'm actually there was a sigh of relief from me when they said that they were making the Enterprise D. Because I was like, oh my god, I don't have to pretend. So all that's to say, I kind of get where that person's coming from. But also, possibly, if you get a $400 set for free, at least watch the episodes that they mentioned in the book. It was 4 hours of your life. You were a little nervous too, maybe this one. If they do an Enterprise A, or an Enterprise, because it wouldn't say A, I would like if they included references from the movies, like if they have the Genesis chambers from the Wrath of Khan, because, you know, that one technically being a smaller ship, you might be able to get a little bit more out of it at this scale. I'm not sure though. I do hope that they wait a while to do it, though. I hope the next ship that they do this Star Trek is, like, honestly, a Klingon bird of prey would be great. That would be a great second step. I mean, they included it in here. How do you even look in here? That's the question. How do you even get in there? Like, I have like no way of actually getting in there, do I? Yeah, they got the, you can't really see, there's the Klingon bird of prey in this set. Stuck in there. I don't know how you freaking take that apart to look at it, but you really can't, but. That would be super cool. Bird of prey, typing as you say it, nice. Warbird, I think they say it both ways. I don't know. You know, it's like how like Klingons look different between the different series too. They update stuff. They update stuff, they change it up. But I'd like them to do it and then have the Christopher Lloyd one. That'd be freaking awesome. They had Doc Brown as the Klingon. I love that. All right. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I watched because I was reading something on Reddit, and I don't know if it was the Lego. I don't know if it was the Lego subreddit or if it was the Star Trek. They actually have Star Trek Bricks subreddit that it threw on there for me. So I don't know which one I was reading, but someone was talking about like, oh yeah, like you gotta get 4 of them. So you have all the ones from the season finale, and I'm like, what in the hell are they talking about? And then I went back and looked, and I'm like, no. I'm like, it's not that many. Like, I guess technically they're right, because the 3 of them are destroyed in the singularity, but then they come out as the 4th one. But I was like, I don't think that counts. I'm like, so because it's technically a 4th timeline, I guess. But I was like, that's just overkill. It's the same. It's the same ship. It's not like they provided different. It's not like they provided 4 different. Ooh, you guys are 3 ducks for the next one. Very nice. At this point, I do not think you're getting a second Quacken, much less a 3rd. Unless someone gets real cool. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, we almost made it the whole stream. That's fine, that's why it's here. There we go. It's Smurfing time. Am I not Smurfy enough for you? Who did that? D loves it. D, have you ever actually watched the Smurfs? Does anybody actually watch the Smurfs? Not sure. I didn't see the pizza time. It says it played. It did though.
Pizza time.
Might have been the scene change. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna finish this bag and we're gonna be done. Because it's taco time after this.
Misa going to hurt you, sir.
You heard that, right, guys? She threatened to hurt me. You guys all saw it. Y'all saw it right here. She said she's gonna hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just streaming. I'm just streaming. I'm making an Enterprise. And I'm being threatened violence against you. Yeah, you. Yeah, who, me? Couldn't be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
Please don't hurt me.
You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word.
You're right. I didn't. Please don't hurt me. Thank you. Now I said it. I'm okay, right? There. This one goes here. This one goes here. Go. All right. Yeah, they said they used it. Makes sense. So this is half the ship. That's cool. That's cool. So are things gonna get real familiar at some point? You're like, oh yeah. I know that other half right there. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, there. Now you can do that, probably. And that's step number 100! There we go. That is like an eighth of... I mean, it says it's a quarter of the way for this instruction booklet. And for the aft section of the ship here. But the saucer is another 400 and something steps. So we're only like an eighth of the way there. There's over 800 steps to it. We got our work cut out for us, folks. Especially if I keep getting sidetracked.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Yes. Yes, I would. Hell, I'd probably go back for seconds, too. If we're being honest. If we're being 100%, I'd go back for seconds. Say the moon's made of blue cheese. Any truth to that? D, there's no space between the exclamation point and the mariah. Only 24 days till Mariah goes back on ice. Remember, it's not a Christmas countdown. It plies a play twice. I did something wrong. Hold the phone here. I did do something wrong. So freaking weird. What did I do? Okay, so cancel that. If I was Mariah,
he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
It would do this, and then a false result, and then it would turn everything off, right? Right. Then Yeah, why does it play it twice? That doesn't make sense.
Freaky, huh?
Way freaky.
Way
freaky.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
I don't even know if it needs all this. I don't even know if that needs to be there. Source visibility state hidden. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. Delete. That doesn't need to be there. Delete. That makes a little more sense now for that screw up. So, if it's after October 31st, it goes and plays Mariah on Ice, it's time. And then if it's before December 26th, it plays until Mariah's back on ice. Yeah. And then if it's not true, it does that. And then it hides. So why does it do it twice? I can also delete that. Oh! That's... Got it. Because the trigger is on both. Got it. Uh-huh. Yep. That's the one. Try it again. So not hitting it plays twice. I'm not gonna shame you. You'll be enjoy if you. There we go. I didn't see it. It did the right one still, right? Didn't change to the wrong one, right? Oh, what's this? What is this? I'm not importing anything. Leave me alone. Okay.
And that's what I call high-quality tools.
Cheers. Thank you for the hydrate, J. Maxwell. We all know brick building can be thirsty work, especially when you got Mariah sneaking in the background there. By the way, there is a fire sale on Tangia happening. Fire sale happening on Tangia. So if you wanted to get in your Mariahs, you're 25% off. So anyway, as long as it's working right, and I won't know this until December 26th. That is not just a Christmas time redeem. That is a post Mariah redeem as well, counting down the days until this lady
Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shot?
is defrosted. I knew he was going to sneak in that third one. I knew it. I knew it. And I'm going to tell you, this is helping. I'm feeling. I'm feeling. No, Nicholas did that one. Nicholas did that one. I have a little. If it's a channel point redeem, it says in the activity feed who did it. But here's the thing with this. Right now, I feel it a little bit. My stomach is not killing me. Normally we're there by now and I'm regretting this. So I think this is the go-to. You guys get the effect, you get the I don't want to throw up. That's alright, so Nicholas, thank you for the brown hydrate. And we're gonna have this lovely chaser shot.
Two hours later.
It's almost 3 hours later now. That is more palatable. Duck!
They ask you how you are, you just say that you're fine, and you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is worse than the time the raccoon got in the copier! Yeah.
Oh, Five's got a little hefty. We'll put that, we'll save that for later. Oh God, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Alright guys. That's gonna be it for today. I will see you this Sunday at 10 a.m. And hopefully, unlike the whole weekend that we had, we don't make it snow. It's gonna be freaking cold. It's gonna be like 1 degree. It is gonna be supposed to be 1 out on Thursday. 1. What? On. Oh. That's rough. I'll tell you this though. If for some reason I don't have work, we'll do an impromptu stream. If I for some reason don't have to go to work on one of those days, I have to work remotely. I have to provide remote support to people. But I don't have a train ride home. If we do that, I will have an impromptu stream. We'll get a little bit of work done on this. A little more work done on this. But that's only if I don't have it's only if I don't have to go in on that day.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
Ah!
What did you call me, Griff?
Chicken! McFly!
Nobody calls me chicken.
Dr. Alex, I don't think we're supposed to get any more snow. I don't think we're supposed to get any more snow, but it's supposed to be cold. I don't know, because that's the actual temperature is 1. With the wind chill, who knows? If that wind chill is too much, they have to be like, hey, we can't have school. Like, we can't let these kids get frostbite walking their butts over here. Trill! What did you call me? Chicken. Jealous of snow. We were supposed to get some today, and it was just sleet instead. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, we got like, I want to say we got like 4 to 6 inches over the course of the weekend. It was snowing yesterday afternoon into the evening, but it was like a dusting. There was literally, like, everybody was kind of annoyed that they didn't have enough snow to take out their snow blowers. They had to go. Our schools tend to close here just for when calling for snow. Oh, this is Chicago. It's a normal thing, so they don't shut down. And in case anybody's listening, I'm not talking any crap, but like, our district is generally not the first district to close. We are more of a follow suit situation on those. So like, if a bunch of other schools decide they want to close because of the snow or the cold, then we might. But other than that, yeah, it's like we're not the first ones to close. And like I said, I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. It's just what it is. But yeah. All right, so let us find somebody to raid. Oh, tell me this mouse is starting to go too. We'll find out. All right. Oh look, Mac is doing the Harry Potter and Star Wars Advent calendars. That's cool. We rate him a lot, but we might rate him still. Let's see. That's in my pocket. That's in my pocket. Let's see what else we got. We got Lego Star Trek for 12 hours. Let's see what's going on here. I want to see this. Looking at miniatures right here. That's insane. So they're going straight through on that today. I saw a lot of people said like took 15 hours to build. So that's cool. Here's someone. They're doing a mock mechs. Let's do that one. Let's rate it. They're streaming to a party of one. But let's make a new friend today. There's your raid message. Get it ready. Don't get it twisted. Folks, let me tell you something. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. I will see you this Sunday at 10 a.m. Like I said, maybe Thursday at like 4 or 5, depending on what happens. But until then, the biggest favor I need from you is for you to stay absolutely bricktastic, just like you already are. And as always, I'll catch you on the brick side.